As I do this problem, I always like to put in my axis of symmetry, just kind of to see where the halfway point is. So this is x equals 1, 2 equals -2. Alright, so it says it wants the domain, so I come all the way here, I don't equal that value, and this is going on to infinity over here. Okay, so I always kind of imagine kind of just drawing a bound it. And then you can ask yourself, like what's happening here? What's the furthest point over here is -4. And then over here, as this graph goes up, it's never going to stop, so it's going to go to positive infinity. So that's my domain. Okay, so you can say, we can do a couple things. We can say x is greater than -4. We can use interval notation, which says -4 and then positive infinity. And then we could also say x is greater than -4 and less than positive infinity. That would also work. So any of these would be fine ways to list what the domain is. Now the range is a little trickier. So the range is the y. So the lowest value here that we're going to get is 1, 2, 3, so -3. And as this graph goes up, it's going to keep going to infinity. Now this over here is going to stop, but this is going to keep going. So we would say y is greater than or equal to -3. So y is greater than or equal to -3. We could use interval notation, and that would be -3 comma positive infinity. And we could say that y is going to be less than infinity and greater than or equal to -3. Alright, and so then it says, where is the graph increasing? Well, I always like to, I've got my axis of symmetry, and then I know it's increasing on this side, and it's increasing when x is greater than -2. And over here, it's decreasing when x is less than -2. And we can always tell by thinking about our little guy, he's walking down, so it's decreasing when he gets to the other side, he's increasing. Remember, at this point right here, at the vertex, we're not decreasing or increasing. So they asked us to write it in inequality notation, so we're increasing when x is greater than -2, and it's decreasing when x is less than -2 and greater than, what value is this? This is -4.